I died. And unfortunately, that's it. I gotta start a new game. Ugh. Waking up in the shitter. I do keep my notes from previous attempts, though, but if you can tell, I started in a somewhat different room. This game is randomly generated each time you play through it, which I think is interesting. Larry, I opened container 106 at the start of my shift. Doorway blocked off with a bunch of old books floor to ceiling. I just left it. Later, when I sent Chekhov out on patrol, he came back and told me one of the containers was damaged, container 106. It looks like it fucking exploded. Maybe we should ask some questions. Good morning, Brody. Alright. Is this a different note? Okay, it's the same note. Shit. I'll grab this just in case. Well, there's the helicopter part I was looking at last time. Oh, don't tell me it's the Fiend again. Deck 6. Now I'm back in the upper decks. Okay, so there's another gas can and a lighter. Seems as though there's going to be multiple parts of the helicopter. I guess I did have a fuel thing. Oh, I'm on the ship. I know I'm on the ship. I'm just going to hide in this box. Someone seems to have tried to escape using this life trap, but it looks like something went wrong. I should have a closer look at it. The raft is torn and deflated, but it looks fixable. With the right tools, I'll also need to find a chain for the crane if I'm going to get it into the water. So I need to reseal the ruptures, reinflate the raft, and replace the chain spool, which will require a spool of chain, a pump, air pump, and some duct tape. Relatively simple stuff on paper. Steam is deadly in this game. So there's the engine room. There's generally always going to be a good thing in there. But eventually, once you go in, the monster will find you too. Hence why I'm leaving. I still don't know who I'm dealing with yet, and I don't exactly want to stay around and find out. Gas tanks for the helicopter, which is good. If I find that, well, if I make my way back up, that'd be useful. In this game, it's a good idea to keep moving. Think. Of course not. I mean, this is the first time I've ever played this game. I've only ever seen other people play it. I could, for all I know, I could be talking out of my ass. God, it's way better watching people play this game and not playing it yourself. It means it's great for all of y'all watching me. Just gonna open all this. I hated that noise. Dealing with the fiend again. Oh, I just found the helicopter keys. That's huge. Okay, if I can get back. Okay, I think this flashlight is also out of juice. Is chasing me. I know he's gotta be somewhere nearby. That's huge. I have the keys and I know where those cable cutters are. They're back on the, I think they're on the second floor of the main crew. It's all in the main crew deck because I think on the same floor as that. I'm pretty sure it's on the top floor because that's where the locked door was. I think there's also a second gas canister there, and I already got one while I was back down in the lower deck. So, and I have the helicopter keys. Theoretically, I should be able to go back, unlock the helicopter door, and then get that all going. Problem is, my flashlight's out of battery, I think. So, that's useless. This fuse will let me open that door, which is great. The fire extinguisher, if I recall correctly, will immobilize any target if I use it on them. So I just gotta be careful. And then of course the helicopter key is gonna help me get into the helicopter. So I'll go over there, unlock it, and then make my way back to that area. And hopefully, if with a little luck, I should be able to get the pieces I need to just escape on the helicopter. The problem is I have no idea where the hell he is. He didn't chase me over here. I didn't see him go past. He could be anywhere. But I can't stay around forever. he saw me go in here, I should be fine. Okay. Jesus, so he was still nearby. Never mind that, but he's also camping my helicopter. How dare he, that asshole. Okay, well, what I may end up having to do is I may have to bring him back to that area. If he's gonna go and camp by the helicopter, that sucks, because that's where I need to go. And I don't have the cable cutters. There are ways to, I believe, cheese this game by blocking certain monsters behind specific things, and I think the Fiend can be stopped by the fuel pump for the helicopter. The problem is I don't have the cable cutters to get him stuck there yet. And it also means that if I do lock him in a certain position, then I won't be able to do the helicopter route. But it would mean I'd also be able to just play the game without any monster chasing me. So that would be a plus. Okay, well, I know where everything is. I just need him to not be a jerkwad. Because now he's going to be forever searching for me now that he's seen me. Maybe if I wasn't so hasty and running earlier, I would have been fine, but I don't know. I will say right now that the Fiend is the least threatening out of all of the monsters you can see in this game. He's very not... He doesn't hunt you specifically, and more he tries to stun you. Because the Fiend is the weird one that has this weird psychic attack that you probably saw on my screen earlier when my veins started going all purple. If he's far enough away, but in a direct line of sight, he can stun me, get closer, and hone in his kill. I didn't give him that chance, though, because I ran far enough. God, this music is not helping. I'm pretty sure he's still searching for me, but he's just not here. I haven't even seen him, like, go by the lockers, either. Assuming he was still behind me, he should be to my right. The only reason why he would be back over by the helicopter is if, one, he didn't chase me too far, but somehow I doubt that. Or two, he went back the direction I came from, where he previously chased me, and just went back up those stairs again, and is sitting over by the helicopter again. God knows what. I don't know where he is, and I don't like it. I have a game plan, it's just he's throwing everything out of what I need. I don't know where he is. I haven't seen him. So, I may just have to gun it and hope that he isn't a problem. I'm not sure if this ambiance just continues to play for the rest of the game. As a sort of like, hey, by the way, this is the monster you're dealing with. I heard something. I heard something to my right. It sounded like some kind of metal bang. A thud or something. I'm not sure if he's opened a door somewhere else or where. It's also kind of hard to tell what I'm hearing is him or the ocean. I don't know what kind of protagonist we've got going on here who is just entirely silent through all of this, but if I was him, I would just jump straight into the water and just wade my way literally anywhere else. Who cares if I got eaten by a shark? That's gotta at least... The light just went out. Lights are flickering. He's close. This is some thrilling gameplay right here. Because I can't just go out and keep exploring. I mean, that sounds easy on paper, but I gotta be careful, because if, like last time, that just means I'm gonna have to run again, hide again, hope he doesn't see me, and if I die, that's just it, that's game over. But I have the ingredients to win. I just need to get back over there and get the stuff, and hope to God that fiend doesn't follow me too closely. I think he's still investigating this area. He's just not finding me. I can do this all day. I'm a locker person now. This is my home. I'm hearing all sorts of noises in the darkness, and I don't like it. Okay, that was definitely him. Did something on the right-hand side. I could probably book it to the left-hand side, but again, I don't want to gain his attention. If I had that radio, that'd be pretty useful. I think that was in the last run. I don't think I saw it yet. The radio is a good distraction. Same with if I can find an egg timer. Those things are great because you can just sort of set them, especially egg timers, because they'll just click on a clock, and then you place the distraction, and then they will eventually ring and go off, or the radio will just constantly make music and noise. Those will draw the monster to a very super positioned spot, and they will follow those before they follow you in terms of noise. I mean, if the monsters see you, they'll just go and kill you. But yeah, then the monsters will destroy that distraction, but you could already be long gone with whatever searching or plan you have with anything. I saw a light flicker earlier, which seemed to indicate to me that he was close by, but then he never walked past, or floated past, I should say, because the fiend floats around. He's got so much mental energy, I guess he's able to just float around. The problem with him floating around is that you can't exactly track him via his footsteps. I want to get a beat on him. I want to know where he is before I get out of this locker. The problem is I don't think he's going to give me that chance. But at this point he could be on my left, he could be on my right. He could be back by the helicopter, he could be under me right now in the lower decks. God knows where he is. Well, hello everybody, welcome back to my playthrough of Locker Simulator. As you can see, we're in a very dilapidated locker today. Very rusty, very well worn and used. This locker is located on a ship that is currently infested by a floating psychic monster that wants to rip my heart out, give me a heart attack. I'm not all too clear about what he did to me last time. He killed me. That's what he did. And I don't like him. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Well, I think when it comes to the monsters, the Fiend is the slowest, if not the in the middle of terms of being the slowest, like in terms of speed. He's not fast. There's a monster that isn't him who is way faster, and there's a different monster that can also, fast travel through various different means. The Fiend can't do that, so I suppose even if I leave this locker and it sees me, I should be able to run away without any risk of being caught. I just gotta make sure, one, I don't get stuck on something, and two, that I don't run into him, into his arms again. Even though I'm sure he loved that last time. Make a break for it. I've been sitting in this locker for like 10 minutes. Every time I gear myself up to get outside this door, he's like, oh, by the way, I still exist. I might be right outside the locker. Stuck on the door. I think that was him opening a door. Briefly flickering, so I think he either briefly passed by this floor or he just passed the room. It's somewhere nearby. I remember that they were over here. I just don't exactly remember which location. Don't come in here, please. The problem is he's patrolling this area, so I may have to run him around and bring him to the other side of the ship and then run back in hopes of finding what I'm looking for. Of course, he could just be waiting just outside that door. Him and his stupid face. I didn't mean it. Oh my god, I swear I didn't mean it. Idiot. Could this dude just go away? No, do the opposite thing. Hello guys, welcome back to part 2 of hiding in a locker. This time we're actually in the cabin of the ship as opposed to the outside by the cargo. It's still just as dilapidated as the previous one, but it is slightly more well kept. Not any further away from the monsters, unfortunately. I'm gonna die. I don't like this game. It's a matter of being patient, but also confident, and both of those are things I am not very. Man, at the rate this is going, I'm just gonna fall asleep in this locker. I am incredibly tired. I'm just tired of waiting. But I don't want to just run into him either. Is there a way to save my progress? Wait, no, oh god! Damn it! I clicked no! God fucking damn it! Ah! You're shitting me! I was trying to click no! It's late, I just wanted to see if I could continue my progress later. God fucking damn it, I was close! Not really, I was probably going to die, but still, I knew where the last thing was, roughly. I was gonna go take the hella choopy. It was gonna be great, you son of a bitch! That goddamn fiend camped me out. I'd like to think that the canon thing that occurred in that situation, that I was waiting so long in that goddamn locker, that fiend would have, like, you know, 6 hours later, eventually made it to that room, realized it was locked from the inside, burst through, and then found me sound asleep in the locker, and he was just like, oh, well, you know what, I'm not gonna... Killing him now, that... He was so nice to me before, I'm not gonna disrupt him, I'm just gonna take him and move him into a new bathroom so he's safe from the other monsters. That's what I think happened. That's what occurred. It just means I'm still stuck on this damn ship. I didn't like that. But in a good way. I like this game in concept because every time you jump in, it's gonna be random. And you never know what route you're gonna take because you never know what kind of options, like, resources will present themselves to give you a good edge up. Like, I was literally so close to doing the helicopter route. I just needed one more part and for that fiend to get off my ass. But that did not happen. He was just all over me. The first time when I jumped into his arms and hugged him, that second round, he was just like, oh, well, he's gonna want to hug this time. I'm gonna go give him that hug. Ugh. Oh well. I had a decent time with that, I guess. And I hope you all did too. I'm probably not going to play any more of this anytime soon, but tell you what, if you guys really, and I mean really, like this video and want to see me play more, let me know in the comments, because I'm going to need a lot of inspiration and drive to want to even come back to this and attempt to win. Because, my god, this game is not for casual people such as myself. So, that's where we'll leave that. Until next time, goodbye.